back week. A lot of questions from a lot of people on the forums. A lot of nice members. Can't wait to answer them. Got my own list right here. A lot of well thought out questions. Well, some of them. I'm kind of on a schedule this week, so I can't really, I kind of have to rush a little bit. But, I mean, I apologize in advance if any of my questions or answers feel rushed. And I'm sorry if I end up sounding like an auctioneer at some point in the video. Alright, first question. What is your favorite non-Final Fantasy, non-MMORPG from the last 15 years? Zelda. More specifically, Twilight Princess. It was my favorite one. Because of the art style. Alright. What does it say on the side of your sword, and why do you have it? I'm gonna be honest here, I don't know what it says. It's just a bunch of swirly lines. It looks nice. But my grandmother got it for me 2 years ago as a Christmas present. It's because she lives really far in the past, and she thinks that people still, self-defense with swords, so she just gave me one of those. And I was like, Grandma, just give me pepper spray next time. She said, no, it's a sword. I was like, alright, I'll take it. If you got one wish, what would it be? To have a boat. Do you wear plaid underwear? If so, please show. If no, please show. I had about 88 people request me this, so... I guess I just, Oh yeah. Coconut flavored diarrhea or chocolate snot shake? Well, are you lactose intolerant? How do babies happen? This reminds me of the scene in Scary Movie 3 where Charlie Sheen is the donut and the hot dog, and he's... How do babies... Well, I mean, if nobody gets to the store before your parents do, I guess that's how it happens. It's terrible being witty. If you could have any superpower, even one you made up yourself, what would it be? The power to suck away my own apathy. How well would you survive a zombie apocalypse, and what would be your weapon of choice during one? Oh man, like if we're running away from a fairly large group of zombies, and I'm the last one, I'm the anti-Peloton. I feel like I'll turn around and in slow motion say to my guys, alright guys, you go ahead. I'm not gonna make it, I'm sorry, it was a nice run, but I'm skinny, so it's not like they'll all last long. And I'll turn back around to the zombies, pull out my lightsaber machete combo. No, actually, I pull out my beam sword from No More Heroes. I don't know. What does this form mean to you? The form to me is like a bone to a dog. If you take away my bone, I'm gonna start yelping. I might foam in the mouth a little bit. I don't know. I might start humping your leg. I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen. Just leave me with my bone, and I'll be all right. If you could only eat the same dinner every day for the rest of your life, what dinner would that be? Oh man, I just have vodka. What instrument would you prefer to become instantly awesome at playing? The viola. Holy crap. I want to take their abilities and just have them for myself. Who among you video makers do you think is most likely to become famous for something obscure? KM. He's gonna be the best dad in the world. If you could lock someone in your basement, who would it be, why them, and what purpose would this serve? I would lock Jack in my basement so that I would never have to let go. If you could have dinner with 3 people, living dead if you could have dinner with 3 people, living dead, real or fictitious, who would they be and why? Oh god, these questions. What is your least favorite Pokemon? My favorite is Gardevoir. My least favorite is everything beyond the 3rd generation. What is your least favorite food? Jesus Christ. My favorite food is... I'm gonna agree with John. Italian is really good. I love Olive Garden. I love their breadsticks. Oh man. I love breadsticks. Oh my gosh. Least favorite food. Well, I mean, I had anchovies on pizza once. That was okay. Cigarettes. Cigarettes is my least favorite food. Worst movie you've ever seen in your life? Okay, there was this film I saw in my friend's basement once. Forget what it's called, but it was... there were 10 people like chained to poles in a circular fashion. It was a horror movie, and the only way they could escape is if they figure out what their connection is to each other. And this movie is just wrought with like completely cliche character acting, stereotypes. The black guy was like really aggressive the whole time in situations. He didn't even call for it. There was an Asian guy in there he was like, oh man guys, let me do this math, I got this. They all ended up dying in the end except for one guy. I think it was the killer that survived. It was awful. What is your guilty pleasure? Listening to Imogen Heap. What is the weather like there? Right now it's really windy. I see the trees fluttering a little bit. I can hear my wind chimes outside. There's a bird. It's pretty nice out right now. The heat wave's gone. Yeah, so those are my questions. Well, those are your questions. Those are my answers. I would have done this better, but I'm pressed for time. I'm sorry. I was so close! Oh my gosh. Alright, this has been Dylan. Thank you for listening to me. Bye.